Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Action PC Baseball 2022, the State Collection. It's Massachusetts taking on Maryland. This is a newly released set by Action PC Baseball. Massachusetts currently 18-15, taking on Maryland 17-16. This is a big matchup. In the East, Wilbur will be on the mound for Massachusetts. For Maryland, the Sultan of Swat, the Bambino, Babe Ruth, up on the bump. Play ball. Massachusetts, Maryland, up next on the channel. Let's get to the starting lineups for the visiting Massachusetts team, which I manage. Leading off, playing left field, Joe Kelly. Batting second at third base, Pie Traynor. The designated hitter, batting third, Jeff Bagwell. The cleanup hitter, playing first base, Stuffy McInnes. In right field, batting fifth, Tony Canigliaro. Jim Hegan does the catching. He'll bat sixth. At second base, Rabbit Marinville, batting seventh. Pittsfield, Massachusetts native Mark Belanger will bat eighth and play short. Batting ninth in center field, Jimmy Barrett. For Maryland, leading off, playing third base, Home Run Baker. In center field, batting second, Homer Smoot. Babe Ruth will do the pitching and hit for himself. Yet somehow they have a DH. I don't know how. He's batting third. Cal Ripken, the shortstop, the cleanup hitter. Mark Teixeira plays first, bats fifth. In right field, batting sixth, Bill Nicholson. Harold Baines is your designated hitter. He'll bat seventh. So they're actually no, Young is in the lineup. Okay, I was trying to figure out how they have a DH with Ruth hitting. Walt Larian does the catching. He'll bat eighth. Batting ninth, playing second base, Bobby Young. So Keller is just fielding. Charlie Keller in left is fielding. He is not hitting. Harold Baines will hit for Keller. That's who they're DHing for. Interesting lineup that the computer came up with. Babe Ruth on the mound. He is a left-handed hurler. In the replay so far, 3 and 4. Very tough against left-handed batters. That's why we went righty with everyone except our excellent defensive center fielder, Barrett. He's a left-handed batter. Ruth's ERA, 2.78. Whip, 1.23. Defensive range on the mound, 2. Behind the plate for Maryland, Walt Larian, 7 range, 6 arm. At third, Home Run Baker is a 7 range defensively. So is Ripken at short. Bobby Young's a 6 at second. Teixeira's excellent range at first with a 9. Keller, who is not batting, we just figured that out. Baines will pinch a designated hit for Keller. He is a 5 range forearm. And if you're wondering why, he's been god awful in the replay, batting 182 with only 1 ribby. Homer Smoot in center, 5 range 6 arm. And Billy Nicholson in right, 5 range 7 arm. Joining us here in Maryland, Midlife Crisis. Hope all is well. Kelly to lead off, batting 259 with 8 ribbies. We're going to challenge Ruth right off the bat. We're going to go for the bunt hit. Kelly puts down a beauty. All right. So we are exploiting Ruth on that mound. Not a very good fielding pitcher. A bunt base hit for Kelly. Also joining us here, Fox Crew Cards. Check out that wonderful channel with his whole family. I have a lot of videos I have to catch up with Fox Crew Cards. As he says, good morning, Al. Hope all is well. All is well until I go back to work on Monday. I'm on vacation. Hope all is well with you and your family, and same with Midlife Crisis. So Kelly's at first, 76% chance of stealing second. You know what? I've not had great luck stealing second with 76% chance. Pie Trainer at the plate, batting 241 with 17 ribbies. We're going to play hit and run here. Grounder to the right side. Teixeira will take it to the bag himself. Kelly goes to second. He's in scoring position for Jeff Don't Call Me Buff Bagwell. 242, 4 homers, 7 ribbies. Ruth the lefty looks in at Leary. He's ready. The Bambino deals to Bagwell. Bagwell pops it up behind the plate. Leary throws the mask askew, goes back towards the screen. Can he make the catch? We're hoping not. Foul ball. As Fox Crew Card says, happy vacay. We're actually leaving for Columbia this afternoon. Awesome sauce. Have a wonderful trip. A safe journey there and back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bagwell. He steps back in the right-hander's batter's box. The windup and the pitch from Ruth. Oh, Ruth spins, throws to Young. Kelly dives back. Now the pitch to Bagwell. Inside corner, strike 3. Bagwell didn't like the call. Leary did an excellent job of framing that pitch. 2 outs. Kelly will be off on contact. Stuffy McGinnis steps to the plate, batting 277, a homer, and 7 ribbies. He's going to take. Ruth comes in tight. That is a ball. McGinnis to take again. Gets the inside corner. Ruth really pounding that inside corner. McGinnis awaits the Ruth offering, and here it is. Grounder right side. Young charges to his right, flips to Teixeira. Massachusetts strands a runner at second. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Due up for Maryland, Baker, Smoot, and Ruth. Midlife Crisis is heading to Cali tomorrow with the wife for vacation, visiting one daughter in Burbank and catching a Dodgers game. Then 3 days in Carlsbad, I hope I said that right, to visit other daughter in San Diego, catching a Padres game. Awesome sauce. You have a safe trip back and forth. Here's home run Baker, 247. 7 homers for home run Baker, and 16 ribbies. Handles the bat well. He's a very good bunter, so we're going to move our corners in. Let's give you our defense. Wilbur Wood on the mound. He has been quite a workhorse for Massachusetts. 5-2 ERA, 1.87, WHIP 1.110. Defensive range on the mound is a 5. Behind the plate, Jim Hegan gets all the starts against left-handed pitching. 9 range, 7 arm. At third base, Pie Trainer with a 9 range. Belanger's a 10 at short. Marinville, we don't have a right-hand batting second baseman. We move Marinville to second. He's only a 3 range. So late in the game, we will take him out, as he's an excellent range for shortstop, but Belanger's better at short. McGinnis is a 9 at first. Kelly is a 5 range 4 arm in left. In center, Barrett's been outstanding defensively. 7 range, 7 arm. And Canigliaro, 5 range in right, 5 arm. So here's the pitch from Wood to Baker. The knuckleball flies fourth. Baker, fly ball, right center field. Canigliaro on the run at the track, makes the catch. Excellent jump by Tony C. 1 down. Here's Homer Smoot batting .210 with 4 ribbies. The pitch to Smoot. Outside corner, rips a shot to right center. 1 out, 1 on. McInnes holds on Smoot. That brings up the Sultan of SWAT. Doing double duty today, pitching and hitting. Babe Ruth, 304. 9 home runs, 24 runners knocked in. Wilbur Wood, lefty-lefty matchup. Looks in at Hegan. Here comes the flutter ball to Ruth. Ruth grounds it to Marinville. Marinville flips to Belanger. Back to McInnes. Double play, 4 to 6 to 3. We're through 1, no score. Between Massachusetts and Maryland. Due up for Massachusetts, Canigliaro, Hegan, and Marinville. Marinville did a really nice job quickly pivoting and getting that ball to Belanger, who sent it back to McInnes. Tony Canigliaro once had his average over 300, now down to 205. Had a big hit in the last game, though. A 2-out triple that helped Massachusetts defeat their foe in the 7th. 3 homers, 16 ribbies. Ruth to Tony C. Swing and a miss. Ruth really pounding that inside corner. Second strikeout for the Bambino. 1 out for the Massachusetts catcher, Jim Hegan. Hegan batting .200 with 2 ribbies. Hegan goes for the bunt. Larian pounces on it, throws out his counterpart as Young was covering first on the wheel play. 2 outs, base is empty, top of the order. Rabbit Marinville, I'm sorry, not the top of the order, the 7th batter, excuse me. The pitch from Ruth to the Rabbit. Slowly hit towards first. Teixeira comes off, backhands, flips to Ruth covering the bag. 1-2-3 goes Massachusetts. Bottom of the first, no score. Due up for Maryland, Ripken, Teixeira, and Nicholson. If anyone gets on, Harold Baines DHing for Keller, who's playing left. Cal Ripken Jr., 285, 2 home runs, 15 runners knocked in. Hegan goes through the signs. Wood nods his head. You know it's a flutter ball. The flutter ball flies fourth. Grounded to third. Trainer's up with it. Across to first, 1 down. That'll bring up Mark Teixeira, struggling so far in this season. 138, no homers, 8 ribbies. Hegan pounds the mitt, sets the target. He's got the big old catcher mitt for the knuckleball. Here's the knuckler to Teixeira. Inside corner, grounds it to Belanger. Belanger backhands. The shortstop fires low. McInnes scoops it out of the dirt. 2 away. Base is empty for the number 6 batter for Maryland. Left-handed stick, Billy Nicholson. 250, 2 homers, 7 ribbies. The pitch to Nicholson. Nicholson pulls the outside pitch to right for a single. Canigliaro cuts it off before it goes down in the corner. McInnes holds on Nicholson. That brings up the dangerous Harold Baines. He hasn't been too dangerous so far in this season, though. 192, a homer, and 8 ribbies. The pitch to Baines. There go. What happened there? I think we threw out the base runner. It does not give me. I think they got caught stealing. Let's go. No, Baines struck out. Baines struck out. That ended the second. So a quick pitch, a quick out, and we go to the top of the third. Due up for Massachusetts, Belanger, Barrett in the top of the order, Kelly. Mark Belanger, 167, a home run and 7 ribbies. The pitch from Ruth to Belanger. Belanger's going to take. Ruth continues to pound that inside corner, and he's getting those calls. Belanger doesn't believe it. 0-1 to Belanger. Belanger sends it to Ripken. Ripken to Teixeira, 1 out. From one shortstop to another. The number 9 batter for Massachusetts, the only left-handed stick in the lineup, Jimmy Barrett, 212, 2 home runs of the inside the park variety. He's knocked in 9. Here goes the bunt attempt. Fouls it back. 0-2 count, chokes up a bit. Ruth rocks and deals to Barrett. Ground ball back to Ruth. He sends it to Teixeira. 2 down, top of the order. Joe Kelly singled. It was a bunt single in his first at-bat. He's going to try it again. Lirian pounces on it this time, throws the Young covering. 1-2-3. Go the Massachusettsers. Bottom of the third, Maryland, no score. It will be Lirian, Young, and home run Baker. Walt Lirian, the catcher, batting .300 with 3 ribbies in 20 at-bats. Wood, the lefty, the knuckleballer, back up on the bump. Nods his head. The pitch to Lirian. Fly ball right field. Canigliaro moving to his left. 1 down. Here's Bobby Young, second baseman for Maryland, .233 with 5 ribbies. Left-handed batter. Wood peers in at Hegan. He nods his head. The flutter ball flies forth. Outside corner, strike 3. Hegan dropped it but throws down to McGinnis, who steps on the bag to complete the strikeout. 2 down. That is the second strikeout for Wilbur Wood. Base is empty for a home run Baker. 0 for 1. The pitch to Baker. Base hit to right. Canigliaro cuts it off before it goes in the corner once again. Inning stays alive for Homer Smoot. Smoot's 1 for 1. He singled to right center. Wood throws over. Baker gets back. Baker actually extends his lead, daring Wood to throw over. McGinnis holds him on. The pitch to Smoot. 2 outs. Fly ball, shallow center. Barrett racing in, and he makes the catch. Top of 4, no score. Massachusetts, Maryland. Pivotal game in the East. Top 4 teams make it in each division. We have the East, the North, the Midwest, and West. No, East, North. We have, what do we have here? Well, the 4 divisions. We'll get to that after the game as we'll sim the rest of the games for the day. Top 32 teams, top 4 make it in each division to the playoffs. For Massachusetts, Trainer, Bagwell, McGinnis. If anyone gets on, Canigliaro. Trainer 0 for 1. He awaits the Ruth offering. The pitch homeward bound. Trainer swings. He got jammed. Grounds it right side. Young to Teixeira. 1 down. Jeff Bagwell steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Ruth continues to pound the inside of the plate. The pitch to Bagwell. Base hit. Left center. Bagwell turned on that. It was a bad hop that got past Cal Ripken Jr. So Bagwell at first. Teixeira to hold him on for Stuffy. McGinnis 0 for 1. The pitch to Stuffy. Stuffy grounds it to Ripken. Ripken steps on the bag. Fires to Teixeira, completing the 6-3 double play. We go to the bottom of the 4th. We've got a pitcher's duel here in Maryland at Camden Yards. For the boys of summer for Maryland, Ruth, Ripken, Teixeira to face Wilbur Wood. Ruth 0 for 1. Wood deals to the Bambino. Outside corner, grounds it back to Wood, throws to McGinnis, 1 down. Wood and Hegan are really on the same page right now. Here's Cal Ripken Jr., 0 for 1. Hegan goes through the signs. We know it's a flutter ball. Look at his catcher's mitt. The pitch to Cal Ripken Jr., inside corner. Grounds it up the middle. Belanger towards the second base bag. The shortstop fires to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Mark Teixeira. No homers yet, and we hope to keep it that way. The pitch to Text. He works a walk. The way he's hitting, he's happy with that. So Teixeira's at first. We're going to play behind him with 2 outs. Billy Nicholson steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Nicholson singled to right. The pitch to Billy. Outside corner, grounds it. Belanger throws to first. Safe! The chopper passed the mound. Wood could not field it. Belanger quickly fielded, got it out of his glove, but Nicholson was hauling butt down that line. Infield hit. Maryland stays alive here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs, 2 on for Harold Baines, left-handed designated hitter. Hegan sets the defense, now squats down. Pounds the mitt, sets the target. The pitch to Harold Baines. Baines grounds to Stuffy McGinnis, takes it to the bag himself. Side retired. Maryland strands 2. Top of 5, no score. David Selinsky has joined us. Says, good morning, Al, and everyone here this morning. Good morning to you, my friend. Due up for Massachusetts, Canigliaro, Hegan, and Rabbit Marinville. Tony C, 0 for 1. Ruth to Canigliaro. Grounder, Ruth to his right, flips to Textiero, 1 down. That brings up the Massachusetts catcher, Jim Hegan. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Hegan. Popped him up. Ruth jammed him on the fist. Home run Baker. Looks like he's calling for it. Keller racing in, but Baker in foul territory will make the catch. 2 away. If you're just joining us, Keller is not hitting. He's only playing left. Harold Baines is DHing for Keller. Ruth is pitching and hitting. Rabbit Marinville will try to drop the bunt. Ruth pounces on it. Throws to Young to retire the side. We beat Ruth once on a bunt, but since then, he has played it quite well, and so has the catcher Lyrian. Bottom of 5, no score here in Camden Yards. It will be 8, 9, and 1 for the boys of summer from Maryland. Lyrian, Young, and Baker. The catcher for Maryland is 0 for 1. Wilbur Wood back up on his perch. Picks up the sign from Hegan. The knuckleball flies forth. Swing and a miss. Lyrian muttering to himself as that ball was a-dancing. 3rd strikeout for Wilbur Wood. Here's Bobby Young, 0 for 1. The pitch to Young. Outside corner. Line shot! Wood gets his glove quickly up. 2 away. What a reaction by Wilbur Wood. Smiles on his face as he throws it around. Here's home run Baker. Baker 1 for 2. He's flown deep to right center and singled to right. He has really pulled the flutter ball twice. Hegan wiggles the fingers. Wood nods his head. The pitch to home run Baker. Outside corner. He reached for it. Pops it up left side. Belanger, Trainer, Kelly coming in from left. It looks like Pie Trainer's calling for it. He makes the catch on the outfield grass. We go to the top of the 6th. We have a pitcher's duel here in Maryland, Camden Yards. Due up for Massachusetts, Belanger, Barrett in the top of the order, Joey Kelly. Mark Belanger 0 for 1. Infield, outfield, straightaway normal. The pitch from the Bambino to Belanger. Grounder, Ripken. Ripken bobbles it, and Belanger reaches on the E6. But you can see Ruth just constantly pounding that inside corner. So Belanger's at first. We're going to attempt to steal here. The throw down, and Belanger's safe. That's huge. And that was a ball. So Belanger's in scoring position, no outs. Barrett is a 5 bunter. We're going for the sack. He puts it down. Baker charges. Only play to first. Belanger to third. Excellent job by Barrett. Infield playing normal. Outfield playing normal. Joe Kelly, 1 for 2. A bunt base hit, trying to give Massachusetts the lead here. Kelly will take. Ruth, inside corner. Everything. A lot of pitches. He just continues to pound the inside portion of the plate against these right-handed sticks. Kelly to take again. 2-0. Kelly will take until a strike. There's a strike. Kelly not happy with that call. 2-1 hitters count. Lyrian goes through the signs. Ruth nods his head. Belanger takes a lead from third. The pitch to Joe Kelly. Grounder to Ruth. Not a good chance of scoring. Will hold Belanger. Ruth looks Belanger back, then flips to Textiero, 2 down. So Pie Trainer's got to come up with something clutch here with 2 outs, and Belanger at third. Trainer 0 for 2. The pitch to Pie. Base hit to right. 1-0 Massachusetts. A clutch hit by Pie Trainer. That is his 18th ribby of the year. Oh, that was clutch. 1-0 Massachusetts. Jeff Bagwell 1 for 2. The pitch to Bagwell, 2 outs. Bagwell sends that ball center field. Smoot on the move. Makes the catch, but Massachusetts breaks off to the other side with a clutch 2-out single by Pie Traynor, scoring Belanger. So the error proves costly for Maryland. The error by Cal Ripken Jr. helps Massachusetts take the lead. 1-0. Bottom of 6. Due up for Maryland. Smoot, Ruth, and Ripken hoping to make amends for the E6. Smoot, 1 for 2. Wood to Smoot. Outside corner. Got him to reach for the flutter ball. Pops it up. Belanger calling for it. Converging towards the second base bag. Waiting for it to come down. 1 out. Here's the Bambino, the Sultan of Swat. Babe Ruth, 0 for 2. Hegan sets up away. Wood's ready. He rocks and deals. They don't get the call. That is a walk to Ruth. He's the tying run at first. McGinnis holds him on. Ruth looking to steal second. Wood throws over. Ruth really cuts down his lead now. Now the pitch to Cal Ripken Jr. 0 for 2 with an error. Base hit to right. Canigliaro charges. Ruth will not challenge the arm of Canigliaro. First and second, 1 out. Here comes Maryland. Mark Textiera, 0 for 1 with a walk. Wood asks for a new baseball. Hegan gets it from the man in blue, tosses it out to his pitcher. Hegan back behind the plate. Squats down, sets the target. The flutter ball flies forth towards Textiera. Swing and a miss. 4th K for Wilbur Wood. 2 outs, 2 on. Runners will be off on contact. And Billy Nicholson at the plate. He has been a nemesis for the flutter baller, Wilbur Wood. He is 2 for 2. It's got some chaw in that cheek. You can see that. Here's the pitch to Billy. Grounder slowly hit the second. Marinville has it. Flips to McGinnis. Wilbur Wood pitches out of the jam. We're through 6. Massachusetts 1. Maryland nothing. Due up for Massachusetts. Trying to get some insurance runs for this precarious 1-run lead. McGinnis, Canigliaro, and Hegan. Stuffy is 0 for 2. He's going to take. Ruth misses the inside corner. He'll take again. Ruth continues to pound the inside of the plate, but it's a 2-0 count. There's a strike, and again, Massachusetts batters do not like that call. 2-1 count. McGinnis shaking his head. The man in blue said something to Stuffy. Stuffy just glares at him. Stuffy steps back in the box. Lyrian sets up inside. Shocking. The pitch from Ruth to Stuffy. Grounder, Ripken. Ripken fields it cleanly. Throws a strike to Textiera. 1 out. Here's Tony Canigliaro. 0 for 2. The pitch to Tony C. Grounder. Ruth has it. Error. Who's it on? It's on the Bambino. So Massachusetts gets a base runner with another error. That is the second error of the game for Maryland. Ripken and Ruth have committed them. Textiera to hold on Canigliaro. Jim Hegan at the plate. Hegan is 0 for 2. Do we want to go to Mickey Cochran in a lefty-lefty matchup? Do we want to go to Mickey Cochran? He's not fared well. You know what? We're going to stick with Hegan. I mean, again, it's 197. The possibility of getting on base, not real. 10% chance of a walk. 29% chance of getting on. We're going to let Hegan swing. Line shot to Baker. Oh, he hit it on the screws, but right at home run Baker at third. That's why they call it the hot corner. 2 outs. Canigliaro will be off on contact. The pitch to Rabbit Marinville. Grounder to Textiera. He'll step on the bag. Side is retired. The error by Ruth does not hurt. We go to the bottom of the 7th here in Maryland. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root, root, root for your home team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. For Maryland, trailing by 1, it will be the lefty Baines, the righty Lyrian, and then the lefty Young to face Wilbur Wood. Baines is 0 for 2. The flutter ball flies fourth to Baines. Outside corner, line shot to Marinville, moving to his right. 1 down. Here's Walt Lyrian, 0 for 2. Wood, quick pitches Lyrian. Swing and a miss. Boy, did that flutter ball dip and dive to the inside corner. Strikeout number 5 for Wilbur Wood. 2 outs, base is empty for Bobby Young. Wood nods his head. Hegan with that big old catcher's mitt sets the target. The pitch to Bobby Young. Outside corner, fly ball, shallow center. Barrett racing in. He makes the grab. 1, 2, 3. Go the boys of summer from Maryland. Top of 8, 1-0 Massachusetts. They cling to a very precarious 1-0 lead. It will be Mark Belanger, Jimmy Barrett, and Joey Kelly. If anyone gets on, Pie Trainer. So here's Belanger, 0 for 2, choking up on the bat. The Bambino to Belanger. Ground ball to Ripken. 1 down. Ruth continues to pound that inside corner. So with 1 out, Jimmy Barrett comes to the plate. Corners playing in. Barrett looks to smack it by them. He cannot. Swing and a miss. Barrett took a mighty rip there. Swung out of his you-know-what. 2 outs, base is empty for Joe Kelly, 1 for 3. Kelly goes for the bunt hit. Foul ball. 0-2 count. Kelly steps back in. Ruth picks up the sign from Lyrian. The leg kick and the delivery. Base hit to left. Keller fields it. Again, Keller is not batting. Harold Baines is batting for Keller. Ruth is batting for himself. Kelly at first. He's going to go. The throw down. He's safe. 7th stolen base of the year for Joe Kelly, the Go-Go Massachusetts boys. So Kelly in scoring position for Pie Trainer. Trainer 1 for 3. He's knocked in the only run. Can he knock in the second? The pitch to Pie. Grounds it slowly to home run Baker at third. Throws to Teixeira. The side is retired. Kelly stranded at second. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 1-0 Massachusetts. Top of the order for Maryland. Baker, Smoot, Ruth. If anyone gets on, Cal Ripken Jr. It was his error that allowed the run to score. It allowed Belanger to get on. He would eventually score on the 2-out single by Pie Trainer. So with a 1-0 lead, I think it's time to take out Marinville. And we're going to go with Jerry Remy, 5 range, 980 fielding percentage. So here comes Jerry Remy as we try to protect a 1-run lead. The pitch to home run Baker. Baker grounds it up the middle. Belanger makes a diving stop, pops up, throws to McGinnis. 1 out. What a play by Mark Belanger. Robbing home run Baker of a hit. Here's Homer Smoot, 1 for 3. The pitch to Smoot. Chopper, past the mound. Belanger charges. Quick release. Bang, bang play at first. And they get him. Nice stretch by McGinnis. Wonderful back-to-back plays by Mark Belanger. 2 outs. Base is empty for Ruth. Wood, quick pitches. Ruth. Fly ball, center field. Barrett going back. Oh, you can kiss that one goodbye. Babe Ruth has just tied this game. We are knotted at 1. The Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, crushes it to center, 416 feet. Wilbur Wood tried a quick pitch, the Sultan of SWAT, and he swatted the bejesus out of that ball. Bippity, boppity, boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. And the Bambino touches them all. It was a kill shot. We're knotted at 1 with 2 outs, and Wilbur Wood, shaking his head, tried to fool Ruth. And Ruth won. That brings up Cal Ripken Jr. Wilbur Wood, a bit fatigued now. And in a 1-1 game, we're going to turn it over. To Stu Miller. So here comes Stu Miller. Another close game here for Massachusetts. Babe Ruth just homers to tie it. Stu Miller, ERA below 1.82. No wins, no losses, 5 saves. His whip is 1. Has a quick word with Hegan. Hegan goes back behind the plate. The pitch to Cal Ripken Jr., 1 for 3. Inside corner, grounds it back to Miller. Miller throws to McGinnis. It is an error, a throwing error on Stu Miller. We should have been out of this inning. And now the dangerous Mark Teixeira comes up. He hasn't hit a homer yet this season. Would they pinch hit for Teixeira? Let's see who they have. I mean, again, they have lefty, right. Jimmy Fox. He's batting .349. Do we really want Curtis against Jimmy Fox? No. We're going to stick with Stu Miller. The pitch to Teixeira from Miller. Outside corner. Swing and a miss. The error doesn't hurt, but the home run by Babe Ruth ties it. It's a 1-1 game. Top of the 9th. Another epic by the Massachusetts boys. We don't hit well. We field average. We pitch okay. And it's 1-1. Bagwell, McGinnis, and Conigliaro to face Ruth. Bagwell 1 for 3. The Bambino to Bagwell. Bagwell grounds the inside pitch to home run Baker, who throws to Teixeira, 1 away. Momentum has just totally switched. To the Maryland team. Christopher Slovak is with us. Check out that wonderful channel. This is great to listen to you. Al, back on the Eastern time zone. Oh, where are you now? I thought, are you in Afghanistan? Or not there yet? I have to, I gotta do those recordings for Pro Strategy Football. I'll do that later today or tomorrow before my vacation's over. So, I'd like to say hello to Christopher Slovak, David Selinsky, Fox Crew Cards, and Midlife Crisis. It's a 1-1 game. If you're just joining us, Babe Ruth homered to tie it in the bottom of the 8th. 1 out, top of the 9th. The pitch to Stuffy McGinnis, 0 for 3. Stuffy, fly ball, center, shallow. To his left is Smoot. Oh, a diving catch. Is that knuckled under? Smoot with the diving catch. Christopher Slovak says back home in Pennsylvania. Leaves for Pakistan. I said Afghanistan. I apologize. Leaves for Pakistan the 28th. International School of Islamabad. Well, you stay safe, my friend. Base is empty for Tony Conigliaro. 0 for 3. The pitch to Tony C. Grounded slowly to third. Baker to Teixeira. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Tied at 1. Stu Miller will face Nicholson, Baines, and Lyrian. I'm afraid to bring in my lefty because they have Jimmy Fox on the bench. Now, I would guarantee he crushes lefties. Yeah, he's hitting against lefties. Well, he doesn't really. He did, but he's only batting .269. But I think we'll take our chances with Stu Miller and Nicholson. The pitch to Nicholson. Swing and a miss. Outside corner. Nice job. 1 out. Harold Baines 0 for 3. Miller gets the sign from Hegan. He rocks and deals to Baines. Baines lines it to Remy, 2 away. Baines is a designated hitter, hitting for Keller, the left fielder, as Keller has struggled mightily with the stick at the plate. 2 outs. Base is empty for the catcher, the number 8 batter for Maryland, Walt Lyrian. The pitch to Walt. And Miller walks Walt. Brady Anderson will pinch run. Anderson, an excellent base runner. McGinnis holds on Anderson. Anderson, the winning run at first. Bobby Young at the plate. Miller takes a deep breath. He deals to the left-hand batting Bobby Young. Outs. They throw. Oh, we got him in a. Oh, what the hell happened there? It's a base hit. Oh, nuts. Bobby Young took that ball out of the catcher's mitt. Anderson goes first to third, 2 outs. Here comes home run Baker. Maryland, if they score, it is over. And it will be a heartbreaking defeat for Massachusetts, who led 1-0 until the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. Do we want to go lefty-lefty here? I think we will. I don't think they'll pinch hit for home run Baker. Curtis is tired. His average should go, his ability to get on should go down. Bedrosian walks way too many batters. Here comes... Oh, you know what? Tom Glavine has sucked as a starter. Let's try... Oh, all right, Tom. You can make amends here. Here comes Tom Glavine. Let's actually... It's probably horrible out of the pen. Yeah, relief. No plus marks. Yeah, he's actually a minus. This will be a bad idea. We're not going to do that. Relief. 2 plus marks. Here comes Vito Tamoulis to try to take this to extra innings. Vito Tamoulis. 1 win, 2 losses, 2.38 ERA. No saves. He has started those games. I think he does have 1 bullpen appearance. The pitch from Vito to Baker. Swing! He got him! We go to the top of the 10th. Vito Tamoulis pumps his fist. The winning run, Brady Anderson stranded at third. Top of 10, 1-1 ball game. Hegan, Remy, and Belanger versus Ruth. Hegan 0 for 3. We're taking Hegan out. And we're going to bring in Mickey Cochran. He will pinch hit and stay in to catch. At some point, they're going to take Ruth out of this game. The pitch to Cochran. Cochran, batting .260, a homer, and 17 ribbies. Does not have a hit as a pinch hitter. Ruth deals. Slowly grounded right side. Young to Ruth. Teixeira went too far. And quite intelligently, Ruth covered first. 1 down. Here's Jerry Remy. He'll try for the bunt hit. Drops a beauty. Drag bunt by Jerry Remy. And he is safe. Beautiful job by Remy. Remy now batting .220. Go ahead run at first. And a very good base runner, Jerry Remy. Belanger at the plate, 0 for 3. Reached on the Ripken error. And then with 2 outs, was on third. Was knocked in by Pie Traynor. The only run Ruth has given up is unearned. The pitch to Mark Belanger. Line shot to center. Smoot coming in. He makes the catch knee high. Retreating quickly to first is Remy. Here's Jimmy Barrett. Odds of him getting a hit are slim to none. The pitch to Barrett. Oh, they throw over. Remy dares Ruth. We're going to send Remy. 72% chance of throw down. Safe! The Go-Go Boys of Summer from Massachusetts steal another bag. Remy, the go-ahead run. That's his 6th stolen bag of the season. Barrett will take 1-0, ball 2. They called that a strike. Barrett is incensed. I'm incensed. 1-1 count. Barrett chokes up on the bat. Phelps behind the plate now. 4 range, 5 arm. The pitch to Barrett. Grounder up the middle. Young backhands, pivots, throws to first. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Remy stranded at second. The new catcher will be Mickey Cochran. Tumulus on the mound will face Smoot and Ruth. We'll probably take him out for Ripken, though. Smoot 1 for 4. The pitch to Smoot. Grounder to Belanger. The shortstop has it. Throws to McGinnis, 1 away. Tumulus now faces the Sultan of SWAT. The Bambino tied it with a homer in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. The pitch to George Herman, Babe Ruth. Oh my God, they're going to pinch hit for Babe. Irv Hall. Thank you very much. I would not have... Well, he's pitching. He's pitching. He's probably tired by now. I would have still let him swing the stick. And that's it for Tumulus. We ain't going to fool around with that. Here comes Bedrosian in. Steve Bedrosian does tend to walk a lot of people. At least so far in the replay. Struck out 11, walked 9. 1 win, 2 losses, 2 saves. Whip 1.2, 1.213. ERA 1.15. As a pinch hitter, Irv Hall is .333. Overall, batting below 100. The pitch to Hall from Bedrosian. Grounds it to Pie Trainer. Trainer throws a strike to McGinnis. 2 down. Again, very strange. They're going to question the Maryland State manager for taking out Babe Ruth to pinch hit with that guy. And Ruth not happy. Having some words with the Maryland manager. Cal Ripken, 1 for 4 with an error. The pitch to Junior. Swing and a miss on the inside corner. We go to the 11th, knotted at 1. It's an epic here in Maryland. The new pitcher for Maryland, Jeff Nelson. Nelson, 2 wins and a save. He has not given up a earned run in the replay. Top of the order for Massachusetts, Kelly, Trainer, and Bagwell. The pitch to Joe Kelly. Nelson mows him down. Set him up nicely, used the fastball, got him with the curve. Nelson faces 1, strikes out 1. Pie Trainer's knocked in the only run, an unearned run due to the Ripken error. Belanger scored from third. The pitch to Pie, 1 for 4. They hit Pie Trainer. So Trainer is at first. Trainer's going to go. The throw down. Safe! Pie Trainer gets his first stolen base. He's in scoring position for Bagwell. That was a strike. Bagwell was taking all the way. Nelson looks in at Phelps. The pitch to Bagwell. Had a kill-me pitch, 95-mile-per-hour fastball right down the heart of the plate, and Bagwell hits it straight back to the screen. He's in the hole 0-2. Nelson peeks over his shoulder, now looks in at Phelps. He rocks and deals. Bagwell comes all the way back. He works a walk. But that does set up a double play possibility. Trainer at second, good base runner. Bagwell at first, better base runner. McGinnis at the plate. Stuffy is 0 for 4. Stuffy is 0 for 4. But he's our best defensive first baseman. We have a 7, though. I mean, we could... Let's think about this. We need to score. We don't score many. You know, Fred Tenney. Batting through... no. Batting 222. Though, they estimated 311. I think we're going to pinch hit for Stuffy McGinnis. I mean, Stuffy is 0 for 4. We're going to go Fred Tenney. Ooh, Richie Hebner. Am I nuts? We got Richie Hebner here. Richie's killing. 325. Yeah, I forgot about Richie. How can we forget about Richie Hebner, the Gravedigger's son? Here comes Richie Hebner. Come on, Richie. Maryland's going to go to Bert Cecil. He's probably a lefty. So we go to Richie Hebner. They go to Bert Cecil. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. Richie says, I can do this. Trainer at second. Bagwell at first. 1-1 game. Top of the 11th. One out. The pitch to the Gravedigger's son, Richie Hebner. Batting .310, 3 homers and 12 ribbies. He does not have a pinch hit. We need one now. Pops it up left side. He reached for it. Ripken calling for it on the outfield grass. Keller racing in. Ripken squeezes it. 2 down. And here's Tony Canigliaro. Averages drop below 200. The pitch to Tony C. Grounder to Ripken. Ripken will go the short way to Young. Massachusetts strands 2. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Knotted at 1. Bedrosian back up on the mound. We're going to go with, at first base, L.B. Fletcher. As he is a 7 range 991 fielding. So Bedrosian will face the switch hitting Texera. He'll bat lefty, then Nicholson a lefty, Baines a lefty. If anyone gets on, Keller will have to hit for himself now because Ruth comes out of the game. I don't know how that works, but that's the way that works. Because Baines was hitting for Keller. That must be that rule. The new rule for the pitcher. I can't think of his name. For California. The Japanese player. I can't believe I can't think of his name. Here's Texera 0 for 3. Bedrosian to Text. Got him outside corner. Texera has gotten the hat trick you don't want. He struck out 3 times. 1 out, bases empty for Billy Nicholson. 2 for 4. The pitch to Billy. Billy lines it to Fletcher at first. 2 away. That brings up Harold Baines. Baines 0 for 4. Bedrosian to Baines. Grounder up the middle. Remy behind the bag. Pivots, fires to Fletcher. 1, 2, 3 goes Maryland. We go to the top of the 12th. We got a marathon here, folks. Don't go nowhere. Due up for Massachusetts, Cochran, Remy, and Belanger. Cochran and Remy did not start the game, but they're in it to win it. Cecil back up on the mound, the lefty. Got the final 2 outs in the top of the 10th. Cecil, no wins, 1 loss, no saves, 3.86 ERA, whip 1.714. The pitch to Cochran. Cochran takes the outside pitch, sends that deep to center field. Smoot on the run at the track, makes the catch. 1 down. Jerry Remy goes for the bunt hit. Drops another beauty. There's a throwing error. All kinds of panic on that Remy bunt. It was booted into foul territory, then frantically thrown towards first, so Remy is on. Here, Belanger steps to the plate. We're going to play unorthodox hit and run. There goes Remy. Belanger swings, base hit to center. Remy hits second base and should head the third. Here's the throw. He is safe. Belanger moves up to second. The go Massachusetts boys. So a little hit and run. Another error could cost Maryland dearly. Got to take advantage of these things. Infield plays in. Barrett. I don't want to take out my best outfielder, but we might have to. We might have to take out Barrett. We need a fly ball here. The infield's playing in. Shanty Hogan. We're going to go with Shanty Hogan. He's going to pinch hit. Barrett comes out of the game. You got to score runs to win. We'll take our chances with the other center fielder. Shanty Hogan, 250 as a pinch hitter with a ribby. Overall, 211, a homer, and 6 ribbies. Remy at third, the go-ahead run. Belanger at second, hit and run single, advanced to second on the ill-advised throw by Smoot to third. Shanty Hogan. Let's see if they stick with Cecil. They might not stick with Cecil, but we got a good opportunity here. 40% chance of getting on. Should we take? No. Cecil looks in at Phelps. The pitch to Hogan. Grounder to Young. Young. It's an error! Young throws it away. We score a run. Unbelievable. The fourth error by Maryland, who's playing a Civ-like defense. That should have been an out. Remy would have stayed at third, but Young throws the ball away. 2-1 Massachusetts will take it. Belanger at third. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We'll take it. Okay, we're going to bring Gainley in, who's going to play center field anyway. He's going to pinch run for Hogan. Here's Kelly with one out. The pitch to Kelly, 2 for 5. Base hit to center. Yes! Belanger scores. Gainley will hold at second. Huge insurance run for Massachusetts, 3-1. Steeler fan 1933 has joined us, our good friend Matt. He says hello, Al, and the chat. So 3-1 Massachusetts. Pie Trainer's knocked in a run. He's 1 for 4. Cecil to Pie. Inside corner, grounds it up the middle. Ripken flips to Young. On to Teixeira, double play. Side retired, but the damage was done thanks to Young's error. 3-1 Massachusetts. Center fielder will be Gainley. Big drop off. We went from a 7 range to a 4 range and a 5 arm. Fielding percentage though, 9.57. Keller will get his first at bat of the game, even though he's played the whole game. Baines was DHing for him, if you're just joining us. Ruth pitched beautifully. He hit a home run to tie the game in the bottom of the 8th. Then they took him out in extra innings at bat for a guy batting below 100. I would have let him bat and then just not let him pitch. So here's Keller. Bedrosian to Keller. Keller, fly ball center field. That's carrying. Gainley racing back. He makes the grab. Maryland down to their final 2 outs. Here's the man who made the crucial error in extra innings, Bobby Young. Bedrosian to Young. Grounded to Trainer. Trainer at third charges. Throws low. Fletcher scoops. They got him! 2 down. Top of the order. Home run Baker. Oh, Massachusetts, with not an earned run, could pull this one out. You just got to hang around. That's the way I play with Massachusetts. Hang around and run and hit and run, and something good might happen. The pitch to Baker, 1 for 5. Baker grounds it to Fletcher. Fletcher takes it to the bag himself, and Massachusetts defeats Maryland 3-1 here in Camden Yards. Oh, Maryland's defense was god-awful to say the least. 4 errors. 3 unearned runs for Massachusetts, but they made them pay for their mistakes. Massachusetts scored first in a scoreless game in the 6th. 1 run on a hit and an error. That error was by Cal Ripken Jr. Pie Trainer singled with 2 outs as Belanger trotted in from third. 1-0. That score stuck until the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. Babe Ruth pitching a hell of a game. Hit a ball from the flutter baller, Wilbur Wood. Wilbur Wood tried to quick pitch the Bambino, and he swatted the Jesus out of that ball. Dead center, 416. We were knotted at 1. It stayed knotted at 1 until the 12th. Massachusetts, 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. Shanty Hogan hit a grounder that Bobby Young should have fielded properly. He did not. The unearned run scored from third, Jerry Remy, 2-1. Then Joe Kelly singled, scoring Belanger from third, 3-1. Kelly was 3 for 6 for Massachusetts. He was the offensive player of the game for Massachusetts. Bobby Young 1 for 5 and 2 errors. Not bueno. Texera struck out 3 times. Beatles Eternally has joined us. Hope all is well, Beatles. Bedrosian got the win. He pitched 2 2/3 innings out of the pen. Gave up no hits, no walks, struck out 2. Bedrock Bedrosian is now 2-2 on the year. Bert Cecil out of the pen, the lefty, pitched an inning and 2/3. He took the loss. Though he shouldn't have, he did not give up an earned run. He is 0-2. Quickly to the pitching. Wilbur Wood, 7 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He gave up the homer to Babe Ruth. Walked 2, struck out 5. Stu Miller pitched an inning, walked 1, struck out 2, gave up 1 hit, no runs. Tumulus came in to get the lefties. He pitched 2/3 of an inning, striking out 1. And then Bedrosian, as we stated, got the win out of the pen. We already gave you his stats. Bedrock is 2-2. Babe Ruth went 10 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was not earned. Ripken made the error that allowed the inning to continue, because if he doesn't make the error, the second out would have been the third out. And then Pie Trainer knocked in Belanger from third. Ruth walked none, struck out 3. Ruth really pounded that inside corner. Nelson pitched a third. Cecil got the loss out of the pen. Batting. Kelly, 3 for 6 with a ribby, a strikeout, now batting .270. Trainer, 1 for 5 with a ribby, batting .239. Bagwell, 1 for 4, a walk, a strikeout, batting .242. McGinnis, 0 for 4, .264. Richie Hebner, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1, batting .306. Albie Fletcher came in to play defense. Canigliaro 0 for 5 with a strikeout. His batting average drops below 200 once again. Hegan, the catcher, 0 for 3, batting .154. Cochran came in to pinch hit, stayed in the game, was 0 for 2. He caught .255. Rabbit Marinville 0 for 3, batting .173. Jerry Remy 1 for 2, runs scored, had a bunt hit, and reached on another bunt due to a throwing error by Young. Young committed 2 errors in that inning. In the 12th, top of the 12th, that allowed Mass to score those 2 runs and win the game. Remy is now batting .217. Belanger, 1 for 5, 2 runs scored, batting .169. Barrett 0 for 3 with a strikeout, .206. Hogan, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1, batting .205. Gainley came in to play center. Massachusetts now 19-15 with this victory. 44 at-bats, 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 ribbies, 1 walk. They struck out 4 times. The 4 errors by Maryland killed them. For Maryland, Baker 1 for 6 with a strikeout, batting .243. Smoot 1 for 5, batting .209. Babe Ruth, George Herman Babe Ruth, the Sultan of Swat, the Bambino, 1 for 3. He had a home run. He walked once, batting .305. Hall pinched hit for Ruth, which was insane. Again, he pitched. He was tired, but let him hit. Wow. 0 for 1. He's batting .083. They're going to question the Maryland manager. He should get fired for that one. Nelson pitched. Did not hit, obviously. Cecil pitched, did not hit. Ripken made an error that cost Maryland a run. 1 for 5 with a strikeout, batting .281. Texera 0 for 4, a walk, 3 Ks. He's batting .129. At some point, you got to get his ass out of the lineup, I would think. Nicholson 2 for 5 with a strikeout, batting .263. Baines was a DH for Keller. 0 for 5 with a strikeout. Then when Ruth came out, Keller hit, which I didn't get that, but it's a game, so not a big deal. The catcher, Lyrian, 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, batting .261. Brady Anderson, Phelps came in to catch. See, I think that messed up when they had Baines DH. I didn't make the lineup for Maryland. I think that messed everything up. Baines DH for Keller. Oh, that still doesn't make sense. Still doesn't make sense. So Phelps did not hit, though. So somehow, when they took Ruth out, but they don't show Phelps as catching, and he did catch. He came in to catch. Keller was 0 for 1. Young was 1 for 5. 2 bad errors, horrific errors, struck out once. So Keller 167, Young 231. Player of the game, D. Scott Howard's joined us, hope all as well. Wilbur Wood, I agree with that. Pitched a hell of a game, only gave up 1 run. He got a no decision though. All right, Massachusetts 19 and 15. Don't leave yet. We're going to sim the rest of the day. New York 22 and 11. North Carolina 17 and 16. North Carolina defeats New York 3-2. Quickly to the box score. Taking the loss for New York, Dick Rudolph. Catfish Hunter gets the win. He's now 2 and 3. Kenny Singleton 1 for 4 with a homer and 2 ribbies. Lou Gehrig 2 for 4, double and stolen base. The offensive hero for North Carolina, Buddy Lewis 2 for 4, a triple and a stolen base. Recap here. As we just played, Massachusetts extra inning win 3-1 over Maryland. Virginia 21 and 12 against Connecticut. The CT State is awful. And Virginia struggles, but they win 9-6. Connecticut has lost 30 games. They are the 62 Mets of this league. Let's go to the box score. Winning pitcher now 5-2, Epa Rixey. Steve Blass is 0-6 for Connecticut. Offensive standouts for Virginia. Granny Hamner, 3 for 5 with 3 ribbies. David Wright, 3 for 5 with a double. And Todd Huntley, 2 for 4 with a double. Connecticut's offensive standouts. Johnny Moore, 3 for 4. Brooke Fordyce, 2 for 4, a homer and 3 ribbies. Walt Dropo, 2 for 4, a homer and 2 ribbies. But yet, Connecticut falls to defeat. They are awful. Pennsylvania, 18 and 15. New Jersey, 13 and 20. Pennsylvania desperately wants to win this. And they do, 5-0. The winning pitcher for Pennsylvania, Eddie Plank. Messersmith, the loser, for New Jersey, is now 4 and 3. No offensive standouts for New Jersey in the shutout. For Pennsylvania, Del Innes, who looks like Ray Nitschke, linebacker for the Packers, 1 for 3, a homer and 3 ribbies. Hack Wilson, 1 for 4, a homer and 2 ribbies. And Jack the Ripper was 1 for 2. Mississippi 18 and 15, Louisiana 17 and 16. Louisiana wins 8-5, box score. Losing pitcher for Mississippi, Claude Passu, I believe that's the way you say it. Passu, maybe. He's 3 and 4. Vida Blue picks up his second win. He's 2 and 6. Your standouts offensively for Mississippi in the 8-5 defeat: Sammy Holbrook, 2 for 4 with a home run. Chet Lemon, 3 for 5 with 2 doubles. Ellis Burke, 1 for 1. Must have been a 2-run homer. He had 2 ribbies. Standouts offensively for Louisiana: Odell Hale, 1 for 4 with a triple. Ryan, is it Thoreau? Or is it Terrio? Ryan Terrio, 1 for 3, a homer and 3 ribbies. Jack Clark, 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. I think it's Terrio. South Carolina trying to win it for Pesky Pole, 15 and 18 against Georgia, 21 and 12. And South Carolina does Pesky Pole proud, 9-2, a whopping of Georgia. Jim Rice for South Carolina, 3 for 3, a homer and 2 ribbies. Excellent Jimmy. The winning pitcher for South Carolina, Bobo Newsom. You gotta like Bobo. He's now 4-3. The losing pitcher for Georgia, Spud Chandler, 3-4. Nick Markakis, 1-for-2 with 2 walks for Georgia. Big Frank Thomas, 2-for-2, a homer and a double. Cleve Baseball Fan 879's joined us. Check out that wonderful channel. Alabama 18-15, Florida 18-15. As you see, I'm putting in the logos. I'm going to change these. I like the state with the red, white, and blue. So I'm finding those, and I'll be changing up the logos. New York I'll change up, and Louisiana and Connecticut. Alabama, Florida. Oh my Lord. 18-0. Alabama whomps Florida. Shocking. No off. Wow. Well, Sheffield, I was going to say. Sheffield, the only offensive star for Florida in an 18-0 loss. 2-for-3 with a double. Gooden, Doc Gooden, Dwight Gooden took the loss. He's now 2-4. The win for Alabama. Early win gets the win. He's 5-3. Willie Mays, 3-for-5 with 5 ribbies and a homer. Andre Thornton, 1-for-3 with a homer and 3 ribbies. George Foster, 1-for-5, a homer and 3 ribbies. That is what you call a spanking. Oklahoma 16-17, Tennessee 17-16. Close one. Oklahoma goes to 500. Tennessee drops to 500. They're both 17-17 with the Oklahoma 7-5 win. Your winning pitcher for Oklahoma, Bob Shirley. The losing pitcher, Fred Toney. Shirley gets his first win. Toney drops to 5-3. Todd Helton for Tennessee was 3-for-4 with a double. For Oklahoma, Johnny Bench, 2-for-3 with a homer. Jerry Adair, 2-for-2 with a double. And Alvin Dark, 1-for-4, a homer and 3 ribbies. Wisconsin, 13-20. Arkansas, 13-20. Can they win it for our good friend Kurt Berglund? Can Wisconsin win it? No, they lose 7-1. Arkansas 14-20. Wisconsin 13-21. Losing pitcher for Wisconsin, Ed Killian. The winning pitcher, Preacher Rowe for Arkansas. Got to load Smith's pitcher in. He was 2-for-3, a homer and 2 ribbies. Earl Smith. Ken Keltner for Wisconsin, 2-for-4 and a home run. Kentucky 15-18. Ohio for ID Gesture 20-13. Ohio 5-4 victory, 21-13. Kentucky drops to 15-19. Box score quickly. The losing pitcher for Kentucky, Carl Mays. We got to load that pitcher in. Jack Taylor, the winning pitcher for Ohio. He's 3-5. Mays 2-6. Offensive standouts for Ohio, George Sisler, 3-for-5, and Barry Larkin, 2-for-3, a homer and a stolen base. In the 5-4 defeat, Kentucky, Earl Combs, 3-for-5. Stan Spence, 3-for-5 with 3 ribbies. Terrio. Michigan 19-14, Indiana 16-17. Michigan wins 2-0. Safety. Your winning pitcher for Michigan, Hal Newhouse, 4-3. The losing pitcher now 4-4 for Indiana, Babe Adams. No offensive standouts in a 2-0. Let's see how they scored. Tom Tresh had a sac fly, 1-0 in the second. Then Michigan would score in the 6th. Charlie Gehringer grounded out, scoring a run. Missouri 13-20. Minnesota 10-23. 2-1 Missouri. They're now 14-20. Minnesota 10-24. For Missouri in the win, Ken Boyer 2-for-4 with a homer. Now going to 7-1, Jeff Tizero. taking a loss for Minnesota. Jerry Kuzman, 4-4. Texas, 18-15. Their hot start is slowing down. Kansas, 19-14. Where is it? Texas wins 13-5. Tex Houston, 7-1 for Texas. Ed Sievert takes the loss. He's 3-5. Kansas stand out in the loss. Ray Miller. I'm assuming they say Miller because the guy, Billy Miller, who played for the Red Sox, had the same spelling, and they didn't pronounce it Mueller. They pronounced it Miller. To me, it looks like Mueller, but I'll say Miller. 1 for 2 with 3 walks. Texas, standouts offensively. Roger Hornsby, 3 for 4, a homer and 5 ribbies. Pinky Higgins, 3 for 4 with 2 walks. Big Frank Robinson, 2 for 5, a home run and 4 ribbies. Illinois, 19-14. Iowa, 20-13. Big game in the Midwest. Illinois, 5-3 victors over Iowa. Both teams 20-14 now. The winning pitcher, now 4-4, Jack Powell for Illinois. Losing pitcher for Iowa, Bob Locker, 1-2. Illinois has no offensive standouts, but they scored 5 runs. Iowa in the loss. Casey Blake, 1 for 5 with a homer. Dave Bancroft, 3 for 5, a triple and a stolen base. California has not lost 10 games yet. What are the odds that California doesn't lose 10 games before Connecticut wins 10 games? California, 26-7. Arizona, 9-24. California pulls off a close one, 6-5. Don Drysdale now 5-3 for California. He has the win. Gary Gentry takes the loss for Arizona. He's 3-5. Ian Kinsler for Arizona, 2 for 3, 2 homers and 2 ribbies. Tells me they're solo shots. Standouts for California: Jim Edmonds, 2 for 4, a homer, 3 ribbies. Ted Williams, 1 for 4, a homer and 2 ribbies. Last game of the day: Oregon, 16-17. Washington, 12-21. This game will be of great interest to the GOAT Whisperer, D. Scott Howard. Autoplay. Washington, 9-2 over Oregon. The losing pitcher for Oregon, Jim Rooker, he's now 3-4. Winning pitcher for Washington, Larry Christensen, he's 3-4. Offensive standout in a losing effort for Oregon, Nick Huntley, 1 for 2 with a home run. Offensive standouts for Washington, Ryan Sandberg, 1 for 3, a homer and 3 ribbies. Gil Santo, 2 for 3 with a homer. And Earl Averill, 3 for 4, a homer and 3 runs knocked in. So the day is complete. It should be complete. We played all the games. There we go. All games have been played. Just wanted to make sure. Let's check the standings and then we'll end the stream. California, first place in the West, 27-7. Kansas, Texas, they're 8 out. Oregon's 11 out. Missouri's 13 out. Washington's 14. Minnesota's 17 out. Arizona is 18. You're really playing right now to get in that 4 spot. So, California is running away with it in the West. Top 4 teams in each division makes the playoffs. That's the way I think we're going to do that when we get to it. That's down the line. In the East, Virginia and New York are tied for first. They're both 22-12. Pennsylvania and Massachusetts tied for second, followed by North Carolina, 4 back, Maryland, 5 back, New Jersey, 9, and Connecticut, thank you for playing, 18 back. Rumor has it that when Connecticut faces California, they will just forfeit. Georgia in the South leads by 2 over Alabama. Georgia 21-13. 3 over Louisiana. 3 over Mississippi. 3 over Florida. 4 over Oklahoma and Tennessee. And South Carolina, who is way back, only 5 back now at 16-18. In the Midwest, Iowa at 21-13 has a 1-game lead over. Ohio at 21-13 has a 1-game lead over Iowa, Illinois, and Michigan. 5 back is Indiana, 6 back Kentucky, 7 back Arkansas, 8 back Wisconsin. Your leading batter is Roger Hornsby batting .409. ERA leader Randy Johnson 1.46. So Hornsby for Texas, Johnson for California. Babe Ruth, the leader in homers with 10 for Maryland. Wins Joe McGinty for Illinois with 8. Runs batted in Lou Gehrig for New York with 32. Wetland for California, 6 saves, leads the league so far. Stolen bases Billy North for Washington, 13 of them. Tom Seaver for California leads in strikeouts, 1 over his teammate Johnson, 66-65. Runs scored Willie Mays, Alabama, 31, 1 ahead of Hornsby. Whip Randy Johnson with a .808. Best team batting average, Virginia 277, Alabama follows with 276, New York 274. Those are the top 3. Team pitching, California ERA 2.72, followed by Alabama 2.91, New York 2.96. Team fielding, Illinois, then Michigan and Washington. If the All-Star game was to happen today, or these are the All-Stars. If the season ended, Joe McGinty will be the starting pitcher. Piazza the catcher. Lou Gehrig. So McGinty, Illinois. Piazza, Pennsylvania. Lou Gehrig at first, New York. Roger Hornsby at second, Texas. Ron Santo at third, Washington. Cal Ripken from Maryland at short. Babe Ruth in left from Maryland. Willie Mays from Alabama in center. Rusty Staub from Louisiana in right. Frank Thomas from Georgia would be the DH. Your MVP if the season ended today, which it's not, would be Lou Gehrig. The Cy Young would be Joe McGinty. McGinty, Illinois, Gehrig, New York. Manager of the year still, as we always check, the California manager, as they are 27-7. Massachusetts with their big win in extra innings 3-1 over Maryland. We are now 19-15. Quickly, let's take a look at Massachusetts, as we do nothing spectacular, but we somehow hang around and we try to win, and it's worked out so far. Let's look at Massachusetts. There's Massachusetts. Richie Hebner leads the team in average at 306. Homers, Bagwell with 4. Ribbies, Pie Trainer with 18. Leading the Red Sox. Massachusetts in ERA, the reliever Stu Miller, .75, followed by Bedrosian, .98. We don't pitch too bad. Wins, Wilbur Wood 5-2, Jack Chesbro 5-2. John Curtis has been in the most games as a pitcher, 12. He's our lefty specialist. Most games, Joe Kelly as a fielder, 32. So there you have it. Massachusetts wins 3-1 over Maryland. I'd like to thank Cleve Baseball Fan 879, D. Scott Howard, Beatles Eternally, Steeler Fan 1933, our good friend Matt, Midlife Crisis, Christopher Slovic, David Selinsky, Fox Crew and Cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was a fun, exciting game. We'll get some more streams in before the vacation is over. Stay safe. Be smart. Treat people the way you want to be treated. I greatly appreciate everyone's time. If you want, hit the like button. If you've subscribed or you look to subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community, such as Cleve Baseball Fan 879, Beatles Eternally, Fox Crewing Cards, and many, many others. Also, Christopher Slovak. Massachusetts wins 3-1. Till next time, God bless. I love you all. See you soon, and peace. Bye-bye.